Welcome to the Lawrence County Municipal Board. Today is August 23rd. We have a visitor. You're by yourself today?
Yes.
Usually you have a compatriot.
Yes, she's a little behind me, but she's coming.
Oh, okay. We've got some visitors, or visitor, and another person coming from Children's Hospital in Columbus, and they're doing a research project all over the state, not just here. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell you what it's about. And if you want to participate in it, I won't even know if you do or you don't, but you can get paid to do it. And so listen to what she says and you make a decision. It's up to you, but I think it's a worthwhile project. So.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Zara. I'm a researcher from Nationwide Children's Hospital, and we're conducting an ongoing study on overdose prevention strategies in different courts across the state. The goal is to look at different intervention strategies and see what might be effective for people who have dealt with substance abuse in the past or present. So we're looking for folks who may be interested in completing some surveys. The first of the surveys would take place today, an enrollment, and that would take about 20 minutes of your time. After that, the remainder of the study is fully remote, and you will not have to return or meet with us at all after that. I'll emphasize that the study is voluntary, as Judge Hadler said. It is confidential. We will not disclose to the court, law enforcement, or anyone else whether or not you participate, and you can withdraw at any time. It is paid. If you choose to enroll today, you'll get $25 for completing the first survey, and then after that, every 2 weeks, you'll get a short survey sent to your phone or email, and that is worth $5. The main eligibility criteria is just that you're an adult who has a recent history of illicit substance use. You don't have to disclose anything to us right now, but my partner and I will be just through the probation office, so you should see us if you walk by. If you have any questions or might be interested, please stop by. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Somehow those speakers that turn on, Your Honor, that goes back through.
All right, so we're having a little problem with getting some feedback, so I think we got that fixed now. The first thing we're going to do are reviews. We have several of those to do. People who have been ordered to do something by the court. Review hearings are what we call a hearing where we check to see if you're doing what you're ordered to do. You're here for that. Your name's going to get called. Come up to the table to your right when your name is called with the group, and we'll go over those. We'll start with a new case. If you were cited in for a new charge, we'll start those after we finish the reviews. If you are here for a review hearing and don't hear your name called, go check in with the clerk. If you missed a hearing in the past, you're not on the docket today. They'll have to put you on the docket. Call the reviews, please.
Misty Dotson, Tyus Ferguson, Olivia Gilpin, Robert A. Hill, Kimberly Jones, Tyler M. Kemper Jr., Matthew Kern.
Misty Dotson is case number 23706. And community service is done. And you're at Marshall Health?
I'm at ProAct, yes.
Yeah, that's part of Marshall Health. Do you have a report from them?
I do.
Okay, it's a good report. It says you're making progress. Community service finished. You just have to pay off your fines now. Do you have a payment on your fine today?
Not today, it'll be Monday.
If you can't pay community service, you can work extra. If you work extra, you get $50 for every extra day you do toward your fine.
Okay.
September 23rd will be your next hearing at 9 o'clock. Tyus Ferguson.
Yep.
24641.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, if I may, I had a note. Mr. Ferguson was ordered on July 15th to be here for community service on July 19th and 20th, and he was not here.
All right, the other case number is 23506, which was an OVI. All right, do you have an explanation for not, I don't see that you've done any community service since
I did
July 12th.
this week,
Where did you do it at?
the Tap Village Hall.
Did you come here and sign in?
I signed in down there. I thought we said you were there.
I do not have proof of that, Your Honor.
Yeah, I did.
All right,
2
I'm
or
going to
3
place you in
meetings.
custody at this point, and you can check with village hall, see what they say. You're demanded into custody now.
2 or 3 days this week.
Olivia Gilpin, 23,591, 592, 23,1291. Olivia Gilpin is not here, so there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear. Robert Hill. Case number 24335. Hasn't done anything on this case and hasn't appeared, so it'll be a bench warrant. Kimberly Jones isn't here. She usually appears.
Been here twice.
She made 2 payments
Yeah.
last week, Your Honor, and even talked to me.
Okay, she's got 7 days to get in before warrant will issue. Tyler Kemper Jr., 23,630. Kemper, is that Andrew Breeds?
That's correct, Your Honor. Currently, due to some changes being made within the company, I do not have a paper report. Mr. Kemper is compliant with all treatment recommendations. He is set to get his graduation certificate on Tuesday, plans on applying for transitional, as well as working with the OOD, having an appointment scheduled with Ricardo, actively seeking employment and doing everything that is being asked of him as far as treatment is required.
Great report. Good job, Mr. Kemper.
Thank you.
Okay, so you have 1 day of community service left and some fines to pay. But, you know, your sobriety is number 1 right now, priority. So you're doing good work on that. And we can get your fines and everything and community service finished later. So I'll set you for September 27th as your next hearing. That's a Friday, September 27th at 9 o'clock. Matthew Kern,
Yes, Your Honor.
24,360. And you also at Proact Marshall Health.
Yes, Your Honor.
How's that going? Are you doing it still?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any kind of report for them?
No, just,
I've got a letter August 6th, so maybe that's what I'm going to get.
yeah. So I didn't tell him that it was court mandated. I just went, told him like I needed help.
Okay.
So,
I had, in looking at your order, that's all you were required to do. I had a fine, I suspended it and the court costs if you would go there. You've done it. I've got a letter from them, so your case is concluded.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Micah Mayo, Michael G. Martin, Jerry G. Morrison, Donald Porter, William Rice, Matthew Unger, William Wilburn, Jacob A. Williams.
Okay, Michael Mayo is case number 23-1042, 23-460, is appearing by teleconference. Community service is done. There's been some payment on fine. Okay, so how are you going to take care of the rest of this?
I have another letter because I was told that I could do community service to pay off some of my fines. So I have another letter stating about community service.
Okay.
Just waiting to get this, so I can fax it in, and then the remaining I can pay off.
All right, yeah, get it in here, fax it to the clerk or to your probation officer, get it in here. I'll set your next hearing for September 23rd at 9 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Michael Martin. That's 22-163 and 19-4006. Letter from Lawrence County Recovery. Okay, it sounds like from this report, Mr. Martin was doing really well, doing everything he was supposed to do, went to sober living and got a pass, and then never returned to it, and hasn't followed up, and you can't get him hold.
Correct, Your Honor. Correct.
Okay, and he hasn't appeared today, so, thank you for the report. There'll be, a warrant issued for failure to appear and for leaving his treatment. Yeah, you can get it issued, okay. Jerry Morrison, 2453, is at RRS. Got a report from him.
Excuse me.
Last spring was negative for everything. He's had some THC in prior springs.
Yes, Your Honor.
And it says he is making progress.
Yes.
Paid his fines off, so continue with that, and we'll go a couple months out before you have to come back, and maybe we'll finish it up and won't have any more reviews, depending on your report. And so let's make it October 25th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Donald Porter is here. 2803, 18-1242, 08441. Porter. You just have to make payments on your fine.
Yes,
You have a
sir.
payment
I'll
today.
make 20 today.
Okay, see the clerk, make your payment. September 23rd will be your next hearing.
Thank you.
William Rice,
So,
2404, 182548.
Your Honor, if I may, he done community service yesterday at Proctorville. I do not have proof of it. I have verified it. I will be getting proof.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
I did that day right after, we mowed grass and.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
7/27 also, it's already in the file that you did that, so, okay. September 23rd is your next hearing.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 100 on my fine today.
Okay, very good. See the clerk about that?
Okay.
September 23rd, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
Matthew Unger, 21904. Is that the?
I got some letters here too, Your Honor.
Are these the same?
Yeah, they're the same ones. They just gave me 4 of them, 1 for me and 3 for everybody else, they said. How you doing, Miss Taylor? Good.
Okay, so he was released from the jail to the custody.
Yes.
All right, he's remained in the custody. He's not allowed to change without court order.
Okay.
William Wilburn, 23272. This is on an OBI, community service is done, fines are being paid, made a large payment July 1st. Can you pay anything today?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
How much are you paying?
$250.
Okay. And are you working now? You have a job?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I work out of town.
For who?
The barges.
Okay. So let's get you scheduled at a time when you're going to be back. Do you know what your schedule will be in the future?
Yeah, I can look real quick.
Okay. I'm looking in October, since you
Okay.
paid such a large amount, I'll give you some more time before you have to come back. When are you available in October to come in?
The 16th through the 30th.
Okay, we'll make it the 18th.
That works for me.
October the 18th will be your next hearing. Once you get this paid off, you want to come in.
All righty.
Got to see the clerk make your payment.
Sounds good.
Jacob Williams is 22806 and 807. He's at RRS. You have a report. Thank you.
Your Honor, as you see in the report, he's making great progress. He's actually set to complete October 15th.
Very good. Okay, that's all you got left to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set you for October the 18th also. If you get a completion letter and get it filed before October the 18th, you don't even have to come back, because that's all you have left to do.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
If something happens, and you don't get a completion letter, then come back at 9 o'clock on October the 18th.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. We've got a couple of arraignments we're going to do, so I'm going to explain the rights of defendants generally, and then if you have questions, I'll answer those. You have a right to remain silent. When your name is called, come up to the table to your right, just like the previous folks did. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter a guilty plea or no contest plea, you're waiving those rights. You should not do that if you, one, don't understand what's happening. Two, if you want to talk to a lawyer. Three, if you want a trial on your case. For any of those reasons, you need to enter a not guilty plea when you're asked for a plea. That's always the safest plea. You can change it later if you decide you want to, but entering a guilty plea to get things over is not a good idea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Kazee, case number CRB 24489.
Ma'am, are you Brittany Kazee?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Kazee, you have a failure to confine a dog charge. It's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. The state's alleging that at Mason Township, July 25th of this year, you were the owner or keeper of a dog that you failed to keep physically confined or restrained on the premises. Leash, tether, fence, supervision, and allowed the dog to escape. That's a 4th-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 30 days in jail and a $250 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor, if I could state something. I was wrote a ticket, and I came in 3 times, different times, to have this done, and the ticket never came in, and then he was going on vacation, and I got subpoenaed. I came back in again, and there was no court to it. I didn't know if this is, because he came back out when he came back from vacation, and he rewrote the ticket after I let him know, hey, I never got to court. So he rewrote me the ticket after 2 months and 3 appearances. I didn't know if this is the same one, or is there multiple things that I'm getting?
Well, I don't know that either, because I don't make the charging decisions. That's what the prosecutor does.
Okay.
I'm going to take that, though, as a not guilty plea, and you may have some legal defenses concerning the time frame that you can raise. So,
Not guilty.
Since it is a jailable offense, you're eligible to have a lawyer appointed to represent you if you qualify financially. Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have a job?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you do?
I train horses and barrel race privately for people.
Well, what our Supreme Court tells me I have to do is determine your gross annual income. So you're going to help me with that. Do you file an income tax return?
This is my first year actually doing it under someone licensed, so I will have to do a 1099 at the end of the year for self-employment, which I have not received anything yet of that. I've been doing it for years, but I've never filed.
You haven't been filing income tax return?
No.
In the past, you haven't? This would be the first year?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what your prior gross income is then.
It's not a lot. It's $60 an hour, and I ride maybe 4 days a week for on 3 different horses, so about $500 a week maybe, if depending on the season. So I don't know.
Okay, so it is seasonal?
Yeah.
I'm assuming in the warmer months and the winter.
Yeah,
there's
warmer.
less?
Yeah, in spring and stuff because yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
do
poor.
you think you make less than $20,000 a year gross?
Yeah, because yeah.
All right, then you're eligible for court-appointed counsel. I'm going to appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you.
Okay.
He's here. We'll get him in the courtroom so you can meet him. Mr. Stratton, this is Brittany Kazee. She has a failure to confine an animal dog charge, 4th-degree misdemeanor variety. I'm going to appoint you to represent her.
Yes, Your Honor.
She has some questions about timing of the filing of the charges.
Okay.
She can sign a $1,000 signature bond.
She's signed right there.
So we'll need to come back fairly quickly unless there's a time waiver because it's a 4th-degree misdemeanor.
Yeah, Your Honor. Let's come back quickly on that.
Okay. Let's see.
Next week, maybe.
I'm going next week. The 1st through the 8th, I'll be going to South Carolina.
Okay.
So, not that I make.
So you prefer after September 8th?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'm going to consider that time waiver for that.
Yes, Your Honor.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Okay. So the 13th?
13th is fine.
September 13th? And that's at defendant's request. She wants the hearing on that date.
Yeah, that's the next available date, I believe, after the 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So September the 13th will be a pretrial, and that'll be at 10 a.m.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Michael Gearhart, case number CRB 24474, A and B. Michael Gearhart.
Sir, you're Michael Gearhart?
Yes, sir.
You received a copy of the charges?
Yes, sir.
And this is also failure to confine, 2 charges of it. 24474A and B. It's alleged that July the 13th in Fayette Township, you were the owner or keeper of a dog you felt to confine on the premises or by other means. And they filed this as a first-degree misdemeanor. Alleging that the dog actually attacked someone, and that this was a vicious dog. So that carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine, and there's actually 2 counts of it on the same day. 474A and B. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
I guess not guilty today, 'cause I'm not.
Do you wish to have a lawyer appointed?
You said if you make over 20,000, I
If
wouldn't.
you're a single person without dependents. If you have dependents, then it goes up.
I don't have any dependents, and I do make over 20, so.
Okay. Well, then you'll have to secure your own attorney, and this is the most serious misdemeanor, so it's
Yeah, I mean,
one. So I don't know the facts other than
I've talked
there's
to
an allegation of biting. So that's
Well, I've talked to the gentleman that the dog actually bit. He's not wanting to like go any further with it. The officer that showed up actually put the dog down, which I agreed with, because the dog, I would have done it anyways when I found out what happened. And I did everything I could possibly do. I mean, I had over $100 just in the chain and the collar for her. I did everything I could to restrain her. I had just moved in the place. I had planned on putting up a privacy fence. I just hadn't had time yet. So it was just a freak deal that she got off the chain. I mean.
okay. I've entered a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to let you sign a signature bond, and what that means is you're signing something that says, I promise I will come to court when I'm ordered to, or I'll pay a $1,000 penalty for not showing up. So you just come to court, you don't have to post any money.
Yes, sir.
And this is going to be on a Monday or a Friday. Do you have a preference as to what dates it's set?
No, sir. Whatever's best for you.
Okay. Let's make it September 6th. That's a Friday. September the 6th at 10 o'clock. And I'm going to put down you will hire counsel. I mean, it's up to you if you do, but you're not eligible for court appointment. Okay, September 6th, 10 o'clock is your next hearing.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Justin Hughes, case number CRB 24536.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're Justin Hughes?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Hughes, it's alleged that at Fayette Township on August the 19th of 2024, you purposely deprived Tara Smith of property without her consent. It's alleged to be $40 in the complaint. That's a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge? You understand the charge? You don't have to agree with it, but do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights I explained defendants have?
Yes, sir.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, sir.
You have a job?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
Work at Bimbo Bakery,
Okay, are you paid by the hour, or how do you get paid?
about an hour,
How much per hour?
$21.68.
Well, you're probably not gonna be eligible, I mean, you working 40 hours a week?
Sometimes, not every week.
Well, if you're working full-time, you're making 45,000 roughly a year gross. What do you know what your gross income is? That's what I have to determine.
Maybe,
your gross
maybe
income.
around about 41, 42.
You have dependents?
Yes, sir.
How many?
3.
Three
And my
kids?
wife, I got 3 kids and a wife.
Okay. All right, you are eligible then. I'll appoint Roger Smith to represent you. Entering a not guilty plea for you. Mr. Smith, this is Justin Hughes. It's a misdemeanor theft offense charge. I'm appointing you to represent him.
Yes, sir.
And we're in September for pre-trials, looking at, well, it could be the 3rd, that's a Tuesday though, because of Labor Day being a holiday on Monday. The 3rd, the 6th, the 13th, the 9th is already pretty busy.
Looks like the 13th is the lightest day for me.
Okay. September 13th will be the next hearing. The pre-trial at 10 a.m. And Mr. Hughes has a bond up, so his bond is continued.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Denise K. Sexton, case number CRB 24538. And State of Ohio versus Otis L. Sexton, case number CRB 24539, A&D.
Denise Sexton?
Yeah, my husband is still up right now. They called his name too.
Okay, so we'll deal with Mr. Sexton later when we do teleconferencing. You're Denise Sexton?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Sexton, it's alleged that on August the 19th in Fayette Township, you only caused or tried to cause physical harm to Rochelle Leanne Jones. You're charged with an assault charge. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yeah.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm home health care.
Paid by the hour?
Yeah,
How much per hour?
like $11.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel. I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. Entering a not guilty plea for you. She's got a bond up, so it's going to be continued. Is there a protection order requested?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there any reason you would have a hard time staying away from Rochelle Jones?
I mean, we live like on the same street, but yeah, I wouldn't be around
You
there.
can just avoid her,
Yeah, I'll just
don't
go a
around
different
her.
way, yeah.
Don't-
Take a different street.
Don't post anything about her on social media. I want things to die down. I just don't want there to be another incident.
Yeah.
Okay. You decide your name here and here.
Okay, there'll be a protection order entered to stay away from Rochelle Jones.
No, we're about the dates now. There you go. So don't leave until you get a copy of this. Also, I'm gonna get the court copy on time. I'm gonna just wait for me in the lobby. Oh, wait, we didn't get a new date yet. I apologize.
I'm looking at September 6th, 13th, or anything after the 13th. The 9th is already pretty busy.
After after the 13th or including the 13th?
13th is okay.
Okay, 13th then, Your Honor.
All right, September 13 will be the next hearing, pre-trial at 10 a.m.
You want to write that down on the sheet of paper here? September 13, 10 a.m. Okay, I'll be out of touch in just a couple minutes. Yeah.
He's the one that tells the family I've ordered it before. Okay, we're going to start the pre-trials. We'll probably have some more arraignments, but the paperwork's not ready on yet.
State of Ohio versus Brian Crawford, case number CRB 24330.
This is Mr. Stratton's case, Brian Crawford. It's a few minutes before 10. Well, actually, oh, wow, that's slow. This is actually 10:04, so you heard from Mr. Crawford?
Yeah, I have not, Your Honor. There's been an issue with the video. I think I received it. I have not reviewed the video, okay? I believe I've received it. I think it's laying on my desk, but I have not had communication with him, so.
How's the statement? So you were going to ask for continuance anyway?
Yes.
Well, I mean, if he didn't show up, I guess we'd ask for a bench warrant in 7 days if he doesn't.
So let's wait a little while because it's now 10 o'clock, so it's set for 10. So I'll recall it later tonight.
Yes, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus William T. Green, case number CRB 23686, CRB 23692, TRC 231715, A, B, and C.
Apparently, everybody's running late today, Your Honor.
Maybe he's with Mr. Crawford. Okay, we'll recall that also.
State of Ohio versus Kia Maynard, case number CRB 24478.
Your Honor, I was a baseball player, be a good average.
State of Ohio versus John W. Nunley, case number CRB 24471.
He is. All right, Mr. Stratton's case set for pre-trial.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the first pretrial on this case. I understand the state's received some additional evidence in this case and pictures. There wasn't very much to it, but we don't have a resolution of this case today. I think the state's in agreement that we'll probably need to come back for one more pretrial on this, and then we'll be able to probably resolve it.
Have you filed a discovery demand?
I have not.
So if you do that, then we can get all that to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, is there a preference then for a pre-trial? I'm looking at the 3rd, which is a Tuesday, the 6th, 13th, or after.
Whatever's convenient for the court. I'll be here that Tuesday, so.
Okay, that's a good day.
Okay.
So September 3rd. September 3rd will be the next hearing. Pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
All right, you're good to go.
State of Ohio versus Christopher McBride, case number CRB 24379, CRB 24494.
It's Mr. Stratton's case, pre-trial.
I think we need to get everybody.
Are they here?
I don't know.
The only one that was coming is Tony Prosser.
Okay. So, Your Honor, there is a cross, well, they didn't happen at the same time, but the victim in this case is a defendant in another case in which Mr. McBride is the victim, and her name is Tanya Prosser.
I think she's on the docket.
She is, Judge, it's my client. She was here a couple weeks ago. We moved, yes. We moved them to get them on the same day. So
Yes.
she
All
is
right,
here.
so we'll call her case off.
State of Ohio versus Tanya Prosser, case number CRB 24-369.
You're over here. You're on the docket too, so you just, there you go.
Okay, is there any resolution?
I want to dismiss.
My client's in agreement, Judge. They think they both want to dismiss. I don't know about the other.
So the claims against each other they want.
Yes, the one against you, yes.
Yes. But I don't think the other victim, have you had contact with the
Yes.
alleged victim in this case?
Yes, Mr. McBride is the defendant on another case involving Mr. Hill, and we are not ready to dismiss that charge. I'd like to know whether Ms. Prosser and Mr. McBride are having any contact with each other at this point, or?
I mean, we live in the same house.
Same apartment.
Oh, okay. So what I would prefer is, I don't know what the plan for them is, or whether they intend to stay together, or?
No, I'm moving out on the 1st of the month.
So we'd like to keep this case pending until the move is made.
Yeah,
so we
I'm
don't have
on
any
my way
further
out there.
problems.
There's no resolving the everything.
So, 90-day continuance on, if no problems, the state agreed to at least dismiss this and set the other for pretrial in a couple weeks?
Yeah, if there's no further problems, then we'd ask for the payment of court
Ms.
costs.
Prosser's on board with that, Judge, 90.
And did you all get my document from the therapy? They said they sent it yesterday at 9:30, was supposed to fax it by
Contemplation?
Benjamin. Huh?
Contemplation?
Yes, she's
Yes.
a
I had made a note that you were there, but I don't have anything in the file.
I've got a
You just
email here and stuff saying that, well, they still need it
It's,
though.
well, you can get it to them, because they'll come back in 90 days. Just
Okay.
follow up the contemplation, make sure they get a copy.
So Ms. Prosser's case will be dismissed. Now, he did say court costs, is that for each or one court cost?
We wouldn't be opposed to, well, it's two separate incidents. It's not really a cross-filing, so I guess two.
That's fine. Your
She's
Honor.
fine, Judge, she
You know.
understands that.
Okay, so it'll be dismissed on two conditions. One, there's no further problems, and two, that the court costs are paid. And we'll go out 90 days. So that's November. Let's make it the 25th.
Judge, I have, that the first 3 days before Thanksgiving, I have a trial, but assuming there's no problem, maybe my brother could stand in for me, so it's not the,
Okay.
because it's not going to be late.
I can set it on a Friday, but I'm not sure when Thanksgiving. 2nd or 29th?
Because I know we're using that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving, whenever that is. Trial I had set Wednesday.
Looks like Thanksgiving,
28th, okay, so we can do the 22nd.
Okay, I can do that.
22nd.
Yes.
Okay, we'll make it November 22nd. That's on, for Tanya Cross was 24,369, and for Mr. McBride, that's 24,379, case number. This is also set for November 22nd, to be dismissed. There's no further problems and costs are paid. Now, on Mr. McBride, he's got the other case involving Griffin Hill, and you want to set that for another pre-trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, prefer to either do the 3rd, is that too soon, or the 20th?
Let's do the 20th.
20th? So next hearing for Mr. McBride on that Hill case is September 20th. The 10 a.m. pre-trial. September 20th.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
What's what's the date on it?
9/20.
State of Ohio versus Toby T. Morrison, case number CRB 24-324, A and B.
This is Mr. Schratt's case, set for pre-trial.
So, Your Honor, we reset this from the 9th. I think the prosecutor wanted to get an estimate. I don't think they were able to get an estimate on it. There was some talk about payment of that to resolve this case, maybe. There's a disorderly and a criminal damages, two charges there, Your Honor. So I don't know how the state wants to proceed. Do you still want to get that estimate?
Your Honor, our office has gone to great lengths to try and get restitution figures.
But this happened in May, so it shouldn't be that hard, I wouldn't think.
Well, the alleged victim lives out of town and works out of town. I think she's also the sister of Mr. Morrison, if I'm correct, and so I think her motivation may not be that strong. We do believe, however, that Mr. Morrison was disorderly at the time. So what we would suggest at this time is he pled to that charge, we would dismiss the other charge.
Is that a minor misdemeanor, Your Honor?
Yeah, it is.
Just the fine and court costs, I believe, on that, Your Honor.
Yeah. And I'll believe that his sister, they can work it out, the restitution. I don't think I can order it since there's no evidence as to what the amount is.
Yeah. I suggest you go. Your Honor, we'll plead guilty to the disorderly.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss case number 324A, which is the more serious charge, the assault, or I'm sorry, criminal damage. That's dismissed. At the state's motion, Mr. Morrison, your lawyer says you're going to enter a guilty plea to disorderly conduct. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
You have a right to say something if you want. Do you have anything you want to say?
No, Your Honor, I'm just ready to get this over with. I've been here, it's my 4th time. Right before the alleged incident happened, I just sent myself to CDL school, got my CDLs, and I've got job offers. I've just been waiting till this was finished because I've got to go out of town to do that. So I'm just ready to, make better for me and my family.
All right. I'll impose a $50 fine and court costs. Can you pay that today?
Yes, sir.
See the clerk pay it, and your case is concluded.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
State of Ohio versus Jared Sipple, case number CRB 24-433.
Jared Sipple is with Mr. Ferguson and the other gentleman.
Mr. Sipple should be at PAX, Your Honor.
Okay.
Do you have a report from PAX?
I do not. I do from July, but I don't have one since then.
Right, from July 29th, correct?
Well, it's actually not dated, but in the body of the letter, it says that some of the treatment was on July 25th, so it has to be around then.
Yeah.
It was faxed in on July 26th. So if he's not here, we give him 7 days to appear before a warrant will issue.
Yes, Your Honor.
And It was an OR bond.
Okay.
Didn't have a bond up.
State of Ohio versus William T. Green on a recall, case number CRB 23686, CRB 23692,
There it is.
CRC 231715, A, B, and C.
So we got on community service now? Okay. So, Your Honor, with the agreement with the state, he was to complete 5 hours community service before he entered a plea to a reckless and the obstruction. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to plea of guilty to the amended charge of reckless and to the obstruction charge.
And how many hours can you serve?
He has
5 days.
5 days to do, and you wanted him to do
Yes,
it before a plea.
And the state agrees with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so the charge is amended to 45-11-20, is that right?
Yes.
Anything, and you agree with what your lawyers told me today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to make a statement if you want. Do you have anything you want to say?
I mean, honestly, as far as my OVI, I was a 0.84. I waited a couple hours. Like I said before, I traveled that night and I passed their sobriety tests and everything. It was only that when they took me back to the station and blew me that I blew that, but I thought I was being responsible enough that night myself driving, so
Okay.
outside of that, that's about
And
it.
there was a speed and well, there's a no operators also. Was it
I believe all.
expired?
No,
License
no,
expired?
I just didn't have my plastic license on me. I just had a copy of my paper's license, but I brought my license in here and it's never expired. It's still valid, so.
Has that been dealt with before?
No, Your Honor. The agreement was to plead out to those 2 charges, the reckless and the obstruction. The state was going to dismiss everything else.
Oh, it was an obstruction?
Yes.
Okay. So that has to be 23-686 case number.
I'll get your case numbers, Your Honor.
692, 23-692. Okay, what's the basis for the obstruction charge? I haven't read the whole report on this.
It's, the officer reported that the defendant attempted to throw a bag containing marijuana from the vehicle prior to stopping during a traffic stop.
Okay. Was there a recommended sentence on that? Randy?
We don't oppose a suspended 10 days in jail
Fine.
and a fine.
Mr. Stratton?
That's fine, Your Honor. Suspended time would be most appropriate here.
Okay, I'll impose a $150 fine on the obstruction charge, order court costs paid, 10 days in jail, suspended, level 5 probation for 2 years, just to ensure that you pay your fine cost. The review hearing is going to be, February the 18th of 20. That's 25. February the 18th of 25. So you understand the way that works. If you get everything finished before then, you have to show up.
Okay.
If you don't have it finished, you gotta show up. If you don't show up and you have stuff left to do, then you get a warrant. Not showing up.
But as far as I got everything completed right now, just except for my court calls, correct?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, fines, yes, okay.
Okay, then on the, there was a possession of marijuana, was,
That's being dismissed, Your Honor. We just had the reckless and the obstruction.
okay, 23-686 will be dismissed. And the former ODI charge 23-1715A is now a reckless operation. And I'll impose a $150 fine. No court costs, because court costs are placed on the other charge.
Okay.
So same review hearing, February the 18th.
You want to do 10 days?
No, that's a non-jailable offense. All right, so you'll need to meet with Mr. Major before he leaves. His review hearing is February the 18th of 25. Get it done before then, it's a lot of time. You don't have to worry about it after that.
Yep, pay, and the cost. So that's all you have to do. All right? Okay.
The B case, it was missed.
Yeah, that's dismissed.
Plans received.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Brian Crawford, case number CRB 24330.
Your Honor, Mr. Crawford was having some car trouble this morning, so he was just a little late, so, you know.
So he's still...
No, he's here now.
Okay, where is he?
He was out in the hallway.
All right, let's go to the end.
State of Ohio versus Tia Maynard, case number CRB 24478.
If you have a case, you need to be in the courtroom.
Sorry, Your Honor, I was texting with
Go to the
him.
end.
I was texting with him, Your Honor, so I apologize.
We've got some arraignments to do now.
State of Ohio versus Matthew F. Matson, case number CRB 24541, A and B.
You're Matthew Matney.
Yes, Your Honor.
Bail's bringing you a copy of the charges. 24541A is obstructing official business. 541B is resisting arrest.
Do you have a section number for B because it's not on?
292133. Twenty-nine, 21, 33. 21, 33. All right, sir, you are Matthew Matney?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Matney, it's alleged on August 21st in Fayette Township, without the right to do so, you tried to prevent, obstruct, or delay a public official in performance of their authorized and official duties. That's obstructing official business. It's a second-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. 541B alleges that August 21st, Fayette Township, you interfered with lawful arrest of yourself. That's a second-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 90 days in jail, $750 fine. Do you understand these two charges?
I do.
You understand your rights?
I do.
How do you plead to these charges?
I plead not guilty.
Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
I've actually made contact with an attorney. Not able to see him until the 28th. It's Mr. Mark McCohen.
Okay.
And I'm just asking for a motion of continuance until then.
Did we just continue something from Mr. McCown to the 6th, or?
We did a continuance this morning on a case that he signed. I think it was till September 6th, and they want to check.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and set it for September the 6th as your next hearing. If you wants to change that date, you can contact the court. September 6th will be a pretrial at 10 o'clock. You've got a bond up that you already posted, so that's continued. Not guilty plea is entered. I'll put Mr. McCown down as your attorney. September 6th, 10 o'clock is your next hearing. Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all.
I appreciate your time.
We're ready to go to Lawrence County Jail.
Okay, we're going to the jail now for some teleconferences.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Allen Baker of the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 24540. Edward Harris is on deck.
All right, Jamie Baker, is that you, sir? Can you hear me, Mr. Baker? Okay, well, apparently you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Let's see if we can get the audio turned on. Okay, try it now. Yes, I can. And you can hear me okay, Mr. Baker? You're hearing me okay?
But I can barely hear you.
Okay, how about now? Is that better?
Can you turn it up some? Will you say something?
Yes, yes, sir. You're Jamie Allen Baker.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, Mr. Baker, I'm going to explain your rights to you, and then we'll talk about what charges have been filed. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you choose to make statements, though, it's all being recorded. If you admit something about your case, it can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney appointed. If you can't afford one, you can hire one of your own choosing. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go over the charges now so you understand them. You don't have to agree with them. You're charged with domestic violence. The state's alleging that on August 22nd in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Amy Whaley, and that Ms. Whaley is either a member of your family or lives in your household. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. The maximum penalty is 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's another charge that I overlooked, and it's more serious. Felonious assault. You're also charged with felonious assault. The state's alleging you on August 22nd, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Amy Whaley by means of a deadly weapon. And that deadly weapon was a machete. That's a felony of the second degree. The maximum penalty is 10 years in jail and a $20,000 fine. So those are the two charges: domestic violence, felonious assault. Do you have the money to hire a lawyer, Mr. Baker?
No, guilty.
Well, I can't take a plea from you at the first hearing, so you don't need to enter a plea, and I didn't ask you for one.
I'm just letting you know guilty.
Well, remember what I said at the very beginning. What you say is all on the record. It could be used against you. So any state...
I was defending myself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to appoint a lawyer for you unless you're ineligible. Do you have a job?
No, I have disability.
I'll appoint Mr. Steyer to represent you. And Mr. Steyer, you can see him now if you look at the camera. He is in the courtroom. What's the state's position on bond?
Your Honor, the allegation is that he swung a machete at his mother 2 times, missing her. The 3rd time he stopped short before he hit her. That's according to the allegations. And he choked her. So we have some serious concerns about what's going on here. That seems like an extremely violent act.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, please don't speak at this time. You're on the record. It's better if you don't talk yet. I'll talk to you later on, and what you need to say will go through me. That way it can't be used against you.
I think it might be a good idea if Mr. Steyer spoke with him and then address the issue of bond.
Okay, I'm going to let your lawyer talk to you. He's going to call down and talk to you, Mr. Baker, and then I'll decide what the bond should be, if there's any other filings that need to be made in this case.
Yeah, can I take the court's file, please?
Yes. We'll have you back, Mr. Baker, after you talk to Mr. Steyer, which will happen in a few minutes.
And we are going to ask for a protection order too, so we've got that prepared.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Edward D. Ferris, case number CRB 24537. Francis Kirk is on deck.
Edward Ferris. Sir, are you Edward D. Ferris?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ferris, I'm Judge Caffer at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake, where your hearing is taking place. Everything you say today is, and your image too, actually both audio and visuals, all being recorded. So if you admit something about your case, the state can use that against you. So you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney. To have an attorney appointed to represent you if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state prove any charge they file against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You're charged with an assault charge. The state's alleging, and this was faxed down to jail this morning about an hour ago, so you should have a copy of the charge. It's an assault charge. It alleges that at Union Township on August 21st, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Michael Atkinson. That's a first-degree misdemeanor assault charge, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Do you understand the rights you have?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
How do you plead to this charge? You plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest? Not guilty is always the safest plea.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Do you wish to have a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Do you have a job?
No, sir, Your Honor. I'm on food stamps and I'm trying to get a job.
Okay, Mr. Morford, I'm going to appoint you to represent Mr. Ferris. If Mr. Morford's here, he's heard your arraignment. He'll be your lawyer. What's the state's position on bond?
Your Honor, this is alleged to have happened at a treatment facility. I don't see where it says which one, but so I think maybe Mr. Ferris was already a resident there or a patient there at that, whichever facility it was.
No one's popping up owning that allegation. I don't know. Maybe it could be a provider that's not here today.
609 3rd Avenue in Chesapeake.
Oh, in Chesapeake.
That'd be RFS, where Tradewell was.
Is that our RS?
It's Ryder Days.
Ryder Day.
So, but for him being in jail, he should have been in treatment, I believe. So I think that should be taken into consideration. I think we ought to find out where he's supposed to be.
So as condition of bond, you want him to go back to treatment?
Well, if they may not want him there. Is the other
Well,
thing.
he could go to another place.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like, I mean, I don't know, maybe he was ordered there from this court, but.
I don't think so. But once you investigate that, Mr. Morford will come back and decide bond after you've talked with Mr. Ferris and have the court's file. Your lawyer is going to call and talk to you, Mr. Ferris, and then I'll decide your bond after we get his input. Thank you.
And we'll also be asking for protection.
State of Ohio versus Francis Kirk, case number CRB 24370, and Ron Whittle is on deck.
Your Honor.
Mrs. Kirk is that your case, Mr. Kirk?
It is, Your Honor. She had failed to appear, I think, for hearing on the 29th of July, I think. She was in Boyd County. You released her to detox in Bethesda with an ankle monitor, and then on the 5th, you ordered the ankle monitor removed because she was in Boyd County Detention Center. I believe she just got back from Boyd County Detention Center, so I asked that maybe we can try that again.
She was at OVP. She was ordered to Bethesda, but she ended up coming to OVP
Oh, there you
for
go.
treatment, for detox.
Yeah.
And then while she was at OVP, we had to send her out to KDMC for a psych evaluation. And then she eloped from the hospital with her ankle monitor on, and then I reported it to Common Pleas Probation, and they were never able to find her, and that was the last we heard about anything, so.
Looks like there's an entry from 8/5 where you ordered the ankle monitor removed because she's in Boyd County Detention Center. So apparently we did that at some point.
Well, we don't have it on the screen yet.
Your Honor, we thought there were today with difficulties with her, we're trying to get her figured out.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't.
Okay, well, maybe we can go on to somebody else.
Yes, sir.
Would you go on, please, sir?
Yeah, we'll go on to somebody else and deal with her.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Ron Wiggle, case number TRC 16-4698 A, B, and C, CRB 14844 A and B. And Otis Sexton will be on deck.
Ron Witherell. All right, Mr. Witherell, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's alleged that you missed review hearings on case number 164698, 14844, 131151 on July 1st of this year. Do you admit or deny that allegation?
I admit.
Do you have an explanation?
I'm homeless. I was out of prison September 5th of last year, and I didn't get it right. I don't know.
Where have you been living?
On the streets.
Okay.
I just got picked up because I had this warrant, and I had a felony probation violation. I don't want to hear anything.
Oh, so you have problems out of common police court also?
I was wondering if there's any way you can work my fines and my community service and everything in jail time. And I know this case from my 2016 or something.
Yeah, have you appeared in common pleas yet?
Your Honor, he does have an adult probation hold.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to go there. Is substance use any of your issues?
Yeah, well, I got September, I was on the street and I asked for a leave, and I don't know, 50 years old now.
Well, I mean, I'd be willing to let you go to inpatient treatment, but we'll have, who's your judge in common police court?
Mr. Howard.
Okay. Well, I can talk to him if you want and see if we can agree for you to go to inpatient treatment. That takes care of your housing issue and could get you clean too.
Yes, I'd like that, Your Honor.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to reschedule you because you can't get out anyway because he has a holder on you. I'm going to reschedule you for a week from today, which will be the 30th. Then I'm going to give you, and he may not appear before him by then, but I'll probably have a chance to talk to him before next Friday. I saw him this morning, actually. I didn't know you were in jail or had this situation. I could have talked to him about it then. So I'm going to schedule you for a week from today, give you an OR bond. So if he sees you and wants to let you go to treatment, then I'm not going to hold you up. I'll let you go ahead and go to treatment. If you haven't seen him, hopefully I can talk to him before next Friday and possibly get you in treatment next Friday.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so if you get out and go to treatment, then your treatment provider needs to make sure you either come in person or appear by teleconference in the court here next Friday. If you're still in the jail, obviously I'll see you just like this. Okay, you understand what's happening? You're in agreement to go into inpatient treatment.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're gonna stay there and complete it. And then go on from there. Okay. Your next hearing is August 30th, 1 week from today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Otis L. Sexton, case number CRB 24539, A and B, and Francis Kirk will be on deck.
It's Francis Kirk. He just.
Okay. Well, nothing in my notes.
You got it.
It's a familiar story. She's in jail for that.
No, I'll just take it.
Yeah, but she's got this, she's got a pending case.
Let me text this. Francis. What's the last name? Kirk.
Okay, Otis Sexton, is that you, sir? Yes. Mr. Sexton, I'm Judge Capper at Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. You've got a charge of an assault filed against you that I'm going to go over with you and arraign you on. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything about this, but if you do make statements, these statements you make are on the record and they can be used against you. You have a right to have bond, to have the state, make the state prove of any charge against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed in full one. You understand those things, those rights I just explained? The assault charge alleges that on August the 19th in Fayette Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Cassie Jones. Assault is a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. You understand that charge?
Yes.
How do you wish to plead to it? Not guilty. You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes.
You have a job?
No.
I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to be your lawyer.
This Otis Sexton, Your Honor?
It is.
My grandfather's name, so
Okay.
it's funny. Not my grandfather, but that was my grandfather's name.
First and last name?
First and last name.
Wow. All right, Mr. Stratton is going to be your lawyer. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. What's the state's position on bonds?
Your Honor, if I get it, it's also on the
Yeah, okay. So, could be academic.
We'd ask for a $5,000 cash surety bond.
Did you say there was a parole holder? Yeah, Your Honor.
I'll set 5,000 cash for surety as the bond. Protection order requested.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you do make bond, get out, Mr. Sexton, you guys stay away from the complaining party here, which was Cassie Jones. Can't go around that person or contact them.
Come back pretty soon on that, Your Honor, maybe this,
How about the 3rd, September 3rd?
yes, that's fine.
I don't know if he wants to put it with.
Next hearing is going to be September 3rd for pre-trial, 10 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Denise Sexton. She was set for 9/13.
State of Ohio, recall Francis Kirk in the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 24370.
Francis Kirk is Mr. Stratton's case.
Jamie Allen Baker will be on deck at jail.
Maybe approach on this one. I don't know where Brianna went.
Well, nothing's happening yet, Ms. Kirk, so.
What's up?
No, they're going to be from my house for a technical on call out. So she's got like that. But she's one of the flash, and I think I'll try to get it all out. I'll get that file today. All right, Ms. Kirk, your lawyer is here. I'm going to change your bond since you did not stay in treatment. Bond will be $2,500 cash maturity. And reschedule, it looks like there'll be new charges filed. Come back in a week.
Yes.
So that's the 30th. Your next hearing is going to be August 30th.
Minus what? Minus 4 days.
Your next hearing is going to be a week from today, August 30th.
Sir, may I ask you questions? Is there any questions?
You can ask questions, just don't speak about your case.
Okay, I was just wondering, I have bipolar and social phobia and social anxiety and, depression and all that, well, some of that, and I wonder if I could go like Hopewell and Southwest or like Appalachian Behavioral Health Care in Athens, or like go to, because I need my psych medication.
Francis, we're going to be dealing with those issues. We have already spoken about those, and once we get these new charges going, we're going to deal with those, okay?
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you.
Actually, perversely, if there's a felony charge, then that'll make it easier to get her to one place you mentioned. It's hard to get in there with just a misdemeanor.
Correct. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, August 30th is the next hearing.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Jamie Allen Baker at Lawrence County Jail.
And this is Mr. Steyer's case, 24-540. And we're on the issue of bond.
Well, I may short circuit that slightly. Well, on the issue of bond, Mr. Baker, A, doesn't believe he has anywhere to go other than the home of the complaining witness. And at this time, there's going to be a protection order, so that's going to be a non-starter. Second, he doesn't believe there's any cash or surety bond he can make, which recognizing the gravity of the charge, I expect that's where the state's going to want to land. So I'm going to reserve the matter of bond to bring up at another time based on what goes forward. However, also based on my discussions with Mr. Baker, I've gone ahead and filed a suggestion of competency in both matters and a plea of not guilty by reason of insanity on the misdemeanor matter. Now, obviously, I can't enter a plea at all on the felony matter in this court. So those have been entered, and it's my belief that that basically stays the case until such time as there's an evaluation. So determining what to do going forward, I think, is probably somewhat moot. However, I think we should still probably have a preliminary hearing set fairly quickly to see what's going on, because I don't know that the alleged victim's not gonna show up and say that they're willing to take him home, which would probably be better with his mental condition than remaining in the jail.
Mr. Yield.
We're okay with that. We suggested, I think, I don't think we did suggest a bond, did we? Now, you have filed these?
I filed those.
All right, so right now, then there's a suggestion of incompetency in an NGRI plea, so we would want him to stay where he was until we were sure there was a safe place to put him. So we would ask for a $10,000 cash or surety bond.
Bond will be $10,000 cash or surety, come back in a week.
Is that the 20th? No, I'm looking at the wrong month, I apologize. The 30th. I'm available, Your Honor.
Okay, next hearing for Mr. Baker is going to be on August 30th. Preliminary hearing, but it won't be an actual preliminary hearing. It'll be more of a review to determine how to go forward with the issues on competency evaluation of Mr. Baker.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, that's all we do in jail right now. We have one more recall.
Okay. All right, is Mr. Morford available? And he's got the file, probably.
Yes, he does.
Mr. Morford. Need Mr. Morford in the courtroom. Mr. Morford. Do you have the court's file?
I do, Judge. Matt Pritchett.
Yes.
Which case is this?
Ferris, is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Edward Ferris. So, issue of bond has not been resolved. Mr. Morgan has had a chance to talk with Mr. Ferris. And one of the things was treatment, whether he was in treatment, or whether he should return to treatment as a condition of bond.
Judge, he tells me that he was in treatment at Brighter Days. I'm not familiar with that. Megan was trying to help me Google it and trying to find it. He says it's here in Chesapeake.
Yeah, well, I understand that too, but they haven't worked with the court very much. So he's not court ordered by any court to be in treatment, or is he?
Highland County.
Highland County.
Ordered him into treatment.
Do you have contact information with his, does he have a lawyer there, or he has charges pending in Highland County?
He must have, he's in treatment, Judge, or that, or he's on probation. Did you plead guilty? What is your charge up there again?
Retaliation, I already played guilty back in 2021.
Okay, so you're on probation now.
Your Honor.
What's the state's position?
I missed some of that about what court is he ordered?
Highland County, on probation from a case in 2021. He was ordered to treatment here.
From Allen County?
Highland.
Highland County, well, that's still pretty far away. And we don't know about Brighter Days, whether they would take him back or not, but I would say also because apparently the alleged victim was also there, That would not be a good choice anyway.
The alleged victim was a visitor there, not a staff member or a patient.
So, I mean, we think there needs to be a cash or surety bond, but if he can get into a treatment program, whether it's the same one or a different one, we're okay with that.
Okay. Is there any bond that Mr. Ferris can post?
No, Your Honor.
We
Do they have a telephone?
$2,500 cash or surety bond would be our request.
Would you consider, Judge, asking one of our providers that are here if they would take him?
Sure. Okay. You want to call down, do an evaluation? All right, we've got a provider, another provider, won't be Brighter Days. Do you feel like you can go to another facility besides Brighter Days, or are you going to be in trouble with your Highland County if you go to a different facility?
No, I can go to another facility.
Okay. We'll let you talk to another facility and call him back up after that's happened.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Edward Ferris is the name.
State of Ohio versus Charles M. Frazier, case number TRC 241625, A and B.
All right, this is set for pre-trial today. Mr. Drew is appearing by teleconference. There's been a demand for discovery. This is on an ODI, and Mr. Frazier is here in person. This is a low test score, 083. What's the state's position on this?
Well, Your Honor, we recognize that it's a low test score. There are some things about this that I think we would want to discuss with the court, and I haven't had a chance to speak with Mr. Drew about this yet. There was a crash involved with more than one car that was hit. There was insurance, so that's good, and I don't see in the report that there were any serious injuries. I guess what I would suggest is if Mr. Drew wanted to file discovery, and we could have
already happened.
Oh, okay, he's already done it. We can have a discussion about how we would want to resolve this.
Mr. Drew?
That is correct, Your Honor. I just do not have the discovery point here. Excuse me. As soon as I get the discovery, I can, if you give the prosecutor a call, we can have some discussions on how to resolve this, and then I can share that with my client.
Okay. So sounds like we need to have a pretrial then.
I'm assuming the discovery can get to me fairly quickly, so I will leave that up to the court.
Okay, well, the dates that would be good for the court, September 3rd, 6th, 13th is getting kind of busy now, so is the 16th. So I would say the 3rd to 6th, the 20th is okay, 23rd, anything after the 20th is okay. What's your preference?
The 20th looks good, Your Honor.
All right, September the 20th is going to be the next hearing. Well, do you want to do it at noon and appear by teleconference?
I would love to, Your Honor. We can have a pretty good idea of how we're going to handle that based on what we find.
All right, I'll set it at noon, and it'll be by teleconference for Mr. Drew.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Mr. Frazier, I'll contact you just as soon as I have the information, okay?
All right, wherever you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes, do you have his contact information then, Mr. Drew?
I do, Your Honor, yes.
All right, your lawyer's gonna call you, sir. Your next
Okay.
hearing is gonna be September 20th,
All right, what time?
noon.
All right. Mr. Drew, you have my number already, I think?
I don't have it off the top of my head. Why don't you give it to me? If you don't mind.
Everybody in the world, people from China are gonna be calling it.
We have a lot of YouTube followers.
Okay, I'll get it. Thank you.
It's growing, I mean, it really is. I think I've still got your number.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably do, yeah. You don't have to put it on your China the number or anything like that, that's fine as well.
Yeah, David's your first name, right?
All right, I'll be in contact, thank you.
Your name's David Drew?
Yes.
Okay.
David Drew.
All right.
David Drew.
I can message you my number.
Thank you. You have a good day now.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Brandon Espinoza, case number TRC 241694, A and B.
Okay. So set for arraignment? Yes. Mr. Nash is entering an appearance as counsel.
That's correct, Your Honor.
You wish me to read the charges?
No, we waive. Enter plea of not guilty.
Not guilty plea is entered.
Thank you.
Do you have a preference as to a pretrial date?
We're hoping for September 6th, if that's possible.
It is
Good.
September 6th for pretrial at 10 a.m.
Thank you.
He can sign, is he posted a bond? I don't see a bond.
He was not put in jail. He was released.
1,500 signatures.
Thank you, Judge.
There's the clipboard, or you need to have him sign the bond.
Okay.
$1,500 OR bond.
Do you want me to take it off for you?
State of Ohio versus Russell A. Severance, case number CRB 24543. Russell A. Severance. Russell Severance.
Russell Severance.
Russell Severance.
He was served with a summons to appear today at 9 a.m. Has not appeared, so there'll be a warrant issued.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay. We'll recall Russell Severance.
State of Ohio calls Kimberly Hass, case number CRB 20364, CRB 2365, A and B.
Mr. Morphy's case, pretrial and review.
I have Bertrand.
Yes, she's at Bethesda.
she graduates on the 29th. She's going to follow up care with Mahajan for outpatient. She's already obtained employment, and she's also monitored through common plea. She's completed everything here.
Okay. Well, the only thing then, she's got some fines to pay here.
I should be caught up on some other than these, like these last court dates. I should have been current.
What's the date of graduation?
29. Let's go into October then, since she's finishing, and we'll give her some time to get some work done before she comes back to court. How about the 11th of October?
I can pay the rest of my stuff today if we can get it finished out. My fiance is, we're working out of town, so it's gonna be hard to get back and forth. I mean, I'll have to make it in for urine screens for my common pleas stuff, but if I could close this out, it would be great.
Does the state take any position on that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, since she is graduating, if she pays the fine, I'll just go ahead and set it October 11th, but if the fines are paid, you don't have to come back.
Okay. And what are the fines, sir?
I'm showing 410 is what I'm showing. But you'll need to see the clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Gilmer Pavlos, case number CRB 24484. Gilmer Pavlos.
This is Mr. Smith's case, set for pre-call.
Is Angela Pablos here? Your Honor, Ms. Pablos is here, and she's indicated that, first of all, I guess she doesn't want a protection order, and she would prefer that we go ahead and dismiss the charges, but we're not willing to do that. However, we would be willing to put the case out about 90 days, and if there were no further problems between the parties and the court costs were paid at the end of that, we would be okay with a dismissal, if they're willing to do that.
There's no objection to that, Your Honor. We just ask that if court costs are paid for the 9 days and there are any problems, they don't have to return.
That's fine. So we'll set it for November 22nd. Costs are paid, and there's no further problems, no appearance required. And withdrawing the protection order that Ms. Pablos required. That's correct, Aaron, that's what you want.
Yeah, if you pay your court costs.
Thank you.
State State of Ohio versus Vicky Scarberry, case number TRC 24-1272, A and B. Vicky Scarberry.
This is Mr. Smith's case.
She is
Set
here.
for pretrial.
She was here out in front.
Go to the end.
State of Ohio versus Angela Himlet, case number CRA 24509. Your Honor, she has been picked up from the jail.
Okay, Angela Himlet was on an extradition to Boyd County. She's been picked up, transported to Boyd County. Says dismissed.
State of Ohio recalls Alexander Jones, case number CRB 24383.
This is Mr. Stratton's case.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Jones has been out of town working. So he's just got back into town, so he appeared today.
And he's at RRS. I have a report from them August 14th.
I think the report, the last report, wasn't very good, but that had more to do with him being out of town working than it did have anything to do with his desire to do that. So.
How's the state going to proceed on this? This was initially set, I believe, for the 19th. He wasn't here then, so he came in today. I don't know, you may not even have your file.
We don't have the file. I do have some notes, and I'm trying to remember. We had one case that he was involved in that we dismissed at the victim's request, and I believe...
Yes, you dismissed the assault.
Yeah, and we've got a pending case, though, right?
Yeah, you were talking, they were talking about doing a 90-day dismissal on that and seeking, going to RRS.
So we're okay for him to continue back at RRS and revisit this at a later date with a time waiver and go from there.
Yes, Your Honor, we're okay with that. I just wanted him to tell you about his work schedule. That way you can tell the court about that. So that way they know how much involvement you can get.
I know that when we leave out of town, we won't be back until like when we work for the fairs. We start from the first day and then we stay there until their last day. We won't be back until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
So tell them about your schedule, what your schedule going forward will be.
Monday through Friday.
October, does he know what his schedule will be in October?
I don't. Not
Let's
yet.
just schedule it and go from there.
Okay.
Do you have a smartphone?
Yes, sir.
You can appear by teleconference.
There you go. You can do that.
You can't get here. You can get Mr. Stratton to give you the log.
Okay.
October the 11th will be the next hearing as a pretrial. And your orders continue with RRS.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Talk to him. Do what you need to do with him and what this is next.
State of Ohio recalls Derek Sippel, case number CRB 24433.
That's all it is, Your Honor. It's just running a little bit late today. Just the progress report. Yeah.
We need the case number. We need Sean to sign.
Here it is. Do you need the case number?
He has been a path.
Yes, and I have a letter here, Your Honor. I'll just read it through it real quick here.
Investigator report?
Yes. Just as we continue, Your Honor, and set it out a month.
Okay.
Into
September.
Yes.
September 23rd?
10 o'clock, September 23rd.
Right there, what's up? Thanks, sir.
State of Ohio versus Larry Ferris, case number CRB 24291. Larry Ferris.
Mr. Steyer's case, brief.
Your Honor, we have I'm really not sure where we can land on this. I've discussed the matter with Mr. Hill. This case, I believe, was properly filed as an MM, not as an M4. However, that's how it's been filed, so that's obviously how we're proceeding for the moment. But the state has presented a restitution figure of $800 some, $848, and Mr. Ferris gets about $900 a month in SSI. So the chance of meeting that restitution anytime soon is pretty slim. However, if the state would want to premise a motion to amend on full payment of restitution, we're going to be at this for probably quite a while longer on an M4. If the state made that motion now, talk to Mr. Ferris, he'd be willing to plead to the MM. We would stipulate to the restitution figure. It seems reasonable under the set of circumstances we have, and obviously the court. Vet bills, yes. And if the court were to order that restitution, I mean, the state would need to understand, and I guess make the victim understand that that's something that may be paid over time or may not, but it's a minor misdemeanor, so I don't know that with a $941 a month income of SSI, I don't believe that can be attached. And I think it would be difficult for the court to find that he's not, that even if it's paid very, very slowly, that's just going to be how it happens. So I don't know where the state lands at this point and what we want to do.
You can't jail anybody for non-payment unless it's willful.
Exactly, and with his income being what it is, I think that would be a difficult showing to make. $941 a month, you can do well to cover your own living expenses with that.
Well, thankfully, it's only $848 a month.
Well, so if he can live for $60 for a month, I guess you're in good shape.
Mr. Ferris's dog killed a cat, but before the cat died, it was had to go to the vet, and they tried to save its life. That's where the vet bill comes from. It is, I mean, it's a minor misdemeanor. There's not an enhancement above an MM for killing a cat. If you kill a dog, if the dog kills a dog, that raises the cats don't get the same kind of respect.
Isn't that some sort of equal protection violation?
Well, if the cat lobby were stronger, they might get that, but
I don't know, I think I see as one or more cat use, maybe it's me.
I think the law recognizes the natural rivalry maybe between
Seems like cats are winning.
Cats, I wouldn't mess with a cat. pay that. So, yeah, we want the restitution. If he has to pay a little bit each month, then that's what we would ask for.
Okay, so you're okay with, because it's filed as an M4, you're okay with amending it to an MM?
Yes, and that's what it rightfully is.
Okay, so it'll be amended to a minor misdemeanor, not a fourth degree misdemeanor. It's my understanding from that, Mr. Ferris has changed his plea to guilty.
Yes, Your Honor, and we haven't discussed penalty on this. I'm going to ask that since the amount of the I'm sorry, since the amount of the restitution, which we are going to stipulate to, is so high that it would be more helpful to the victim to not place a fine, or at least to place a suspended fine on Mr. Ferris, so that whatever payments he can make could go toward restitution.
Okay, and give me the restitution figure again.
$848.
And that's payable to who?
Ruth McCoy. McCoy. P.O. Box 392, Proctorville.
State taking a position on the fine?
Well, we agree that the primary concern we have is the vet bill. So we would ask for that to be suspended on the condition that he make the restitution payment.
Whatever you can make, you gotta make it every month. Just come out here and make the payment.
Okay, I'll impose a $100 fine. Well, let me ask you, I need to ask you this, Mr. Ferris. Do you agree with what your lawyer's representing?
Yeah.
And you have a right to make a statement if you want. Do you have anything you want to say? All right, a $100 fine, I'll suspend that on the condition he makes regular restitution payments. The restitution is $848 total to Ruth McCoy for vet bills. Order of costs be paid. Set up level 5 probation. Review hearing, first one we'll make in October the 18th. Will be his first review hearing at 9 a.m. So we'll expect a payment by then.
How many years for probation?
2 years.
You got to come back on that day if you haven't paid it all off, which I'm assuming you won't have. So come back on that date, make sure you made a payment by then, okay?
See Mr. Major before you leave. Get your
Okay, so
paperwork.
he's in the clerk's office today, so just step out and go to the right.
Hi, just since I go to the bank, I'll come down here and pay $807. Well, this can stop.
Okay, well, you could do that if you'd like.
No, pay it off.
Yeah, I just paid off.
Okay.
See the clerk to do that.
So, but still need to go out.
And the clerk will pay for this boy.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. And on that other matter, Your Honor, Mr. Severance that we talked about,
Yes.
I looked at my records. Apparently, that was a much older case than I realized. It was a 2019 case, and I guess that's just the form I had been using most recently. So it was not. I don't have any current information on Mr. Severance. I apologize.
All right, Mr. Severance was called, is it even the same person?
I don't know that. I guess I could have probably figured that out from the clerks. They don't show the date of birth on the clerk's website.
State of Ohio recalls Russell Severance.
He was cited to be in court today at 9 a.m. He hasn't appeared, so there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Monica Gibbs, case number CRA 24439. Mr. Morford's case. Monica Gibbs.
Mr. Morford's case, she was released to TTC.
He's getting her right now, she's outside.
Oh, okay. She was to go. a good report. Good job.
Thank you.
Is the state willing to keep the matter here,
Yes, Your Honor.
continue to monitor?
We would just ask for a time waiver.
Mr. Morphy?
That's good, that's Judge.
Defendant waives time, set the next hearing for September 27th. 10 o'clock, September 27th.
State of Ohio versus Virginia M. McGlone, case number CRA 24498, A and B.
So, Your Honor, Ms. McGlone, if you remember, she was in jail, but had a holder from Portsmouth Municipal Court.
She went to Foundation.
She went to Foundation. She's still at Foundation.
That's correct.
There was some issues with hometown. We're thinking beyond when she gets out of Foundations where she's going to go. And we were talking about hometown, but I guess she was an employee of hometown at one point. Do what? Okay. Anyway, so I don't know how the state wants to proceed with it, but I believe that once she gets done with detox, she'll go into inpatient somewhere.
So, Ms. McGlone's mother has let me know that the theft that was alleged has been, she's made it good, she's paid restitution to her, so we can dismiss that charge. As far as the other charge, the possession charge, I guess her mother's urging me to tell the court that hometown is not the place for her to be, for whatever reason. I think it's because she said she worked there before or something like that. So, we just want her to be in the appropriate place.
Sounds like we agree she should be in treatment.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But she needs to be somewhere that they can address all her issues, not just the drug issue. She's got mental issues, she's got death issues, she's got a lot of issues that has to be worked through, and hometown don't offer all of that. And I'm doing it now. TCC does, and I think she's been accepted, or they've called for her for that place.
Okay. All right.
We'd love to have her. We just didn't want to go against anything that the court was ordering.
State take any position on it?
If they want to take her and it appears to be a good fit, then I think it's a good idea.
All right. I think it's reasonable for her. She's at a TTC facility, really. Foundations is run by TTC. So
Yes, Your Honor.
when she's finished with Foundation, she can go into TTC for inpatient, come back here in a month and see where we are.
Yes.
September 23rd
Yes, Your
will
Honor.
be the next hearing. Preliminary hearing, 10 o'clock.
And we would move to dismiss the theft charge.
I think it's 26 maybe.
It's not this date. Is that a Monday or a Friday?
That is.
Well, of course, it's Monday or Friday.
I think it's
Portsmouth
September 26th.
Portsmouth Municipal will not be on a Monday or Friday.
Okay.
Okay, so you're fine.
Okay.
That is a Monday. Okay, so the A case, that's a request of the complaining party, the state also is dismissing the A case. B case remains, which is the possession charge.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Ron. Stay where you're at. No. Stay at
Oh,
TCC.
yeah, I'm not leaving, I'm nervous.
You're okay, but you're free to go from here.
Thank you.
Well, they do the best. They're busy.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well,
Appreciate
State
it.
of Ohio recalls Brian Crawford, case number CRB 24330.
it's Mr. Stratton's case, Mr. Crawford is here now, so pre-trial.
Yeah, we apologize for the mix-up, Your Honor. He did have some car trouble, and then he just got here whenever you called earlier for a second time. But there is a video to this case, as I was speaking about earlier, that we still need to review, that I haven't reviewed. I believe I have it, and just not 100% sure on that. So we just need to reset it for another pretrial, please. We'll wait time. Brian Crawford.
Can we do that on the 3rd? I think you're already scheduled for that day.
Yes, Your Honor, September 3rd.
September 3rd, we'll do the next one. 10 o'clock.
Next week. Yeah, anytime next week. All right, you're good.
Where you go?
Yeah, thank you.
Here.
State of Ohio recalls Kia Maynard, case number CRB 24478.
Mr. Stratton's case, set for pre-trial.
So, this is our first pretrial on this issue, Your Honor. It's another theft case that we need a video on. So, if we put that on the 3rd, we should have a video by then.
This case will be continued to September 3rd for a pretrial, 10 o'clock.
After that video. All right?
State of Ohio recalls Vicky Scarberry, case number CRC 241272, A and B. It's Tyler Smith's case.
Okay. E. Scarberry.
Yes, and then fax in the paperwork for now.
Okay. Gar, evidently she's at the Huntington Treatment
And I
Center.
go through a woman's, the mommy program through Valley Health.
Valley Health.
Valley Health,
I
yeah.
believe so, Your Honor.
But I'm in 2 different programs. It's the methadone clinic, and then I do
What are you taking? How much?
100.
100?
And then I go to the mom's program through Valley Health Highland.
The mom's program?
Mhm.
Through Valley Health.
And they have paperwork they said they can fax over to.
That's fine. I think well, we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure she's getting a good
And we don't have any,
treatment.
we're supposed to fax over her.
Yeah, they're both places is faxing everything over.
Your Honor, this is I believe a first offense OBI, the refusal. And if you can read the narrative, you can see that looks like there's an issue. Actually, your statement about using methadone in driving. So we might have to find a new treatment facility if they don't. I think this might be one where in any kind of driving intervention program, maybe continue with treatment. I think the state would be okay with that too. We just gotta make sure we're in the right place.
Well, I'm never feel good about leaving someone at Huntington Treatment Center, because I think it's a sham. I don't think it's a treatment center at all.
I can't disagree with that, Your Honor.
This way, from what I just read the narrative, it sounds to me like she passed out behind the wheel, and what she's taking is methadone. And she was given naloxone at the scene.
Well, at that time I had,
It's okay. You have the same thing, just, we're trying to
And she
figure.
refused to take tests.
he made it like an option.
So I would want to see her get off methadone. If she wants to do medically assisted treatment, I'm okay with that, but I'm not okay with the facilities in our local area that are using methadone as the agonist. I don't think they are legit.
And Your Honor, I'm aware that that's the court's viewpoint, and that's why I said maybe we should find an appropriate place. And her levels, you said were 100 right now. I don't know how that affects
I went
who can
down.
take her.
See, at the time, she told the officer then she was taking 90, so they've already raised her. She's gone up another 10 milligrams a day since June. So, I mean, this case is there going to be a plea? I mean, how are you going to handle?
Well, I think, Your Honor, I probably will be. I think we'd also need to find a place that'll assess her and that could take her. Because I think that's where we're going to have to go.
There's very few that want to deal with methadone.
I know that's,
She'd have to come down. I guess ODP is one, and the counseling center, I think.
So am I not allowed to do an outpatient if I go to a different?
I mean, it's whatever you assess for, but you have to get off the methadone. Your Honor, can we maybe recall this up and talk to her a little bit, and then we can maybe find someone that could, if
The case will be recalled.
if anybody wants to meet with her too, we can do that.
State of Ohio recalls Edward D. Ferris at the Barnes County Jail, case number CRB 24537.
It's recall on bond and possible treatment for Mr. Ferris. What have we figured out?
Judge, Megan was able to get a phone number for Brighter Days. No answer. She was interviewed by Hometown. Hometown will take him. They think that he needs an ankle monitor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr. Ferris, are you agreeable to going to this other facility, Hometown Recovery Inpatient? And big if, also, proviso, is you have to have an ankle monitor, and that really ups the ante here as to what could happen to you if you fail.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I will comply with all orders of the court. I will comply with all orders, Your Honor. I promise you.
Okay.
I'll pass the drug test, and I'll do my best, Your Honor. Like, I'm really sorry, but I haven't had my meds, too. I haven't had my meds in almost 4 or 5 days.
What are your meds?
I'm on Remeron. Do you know Your Honor, do you know the place, it's in Chesapeake, it's called PATH Behavioral Health?
Yes.
That's where I go get my medicine from. And I'm on Remeron, Prozac, melatonin, fish oil vitamins, and a multivitamin, and Suboxone. One Suboxone.
Okay, and those are all things you can deal with?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to convert his bond to a bond for treatment?
Yeah, he's gonna get an OR bond. Now, here's the thing, the lawyers are cringing because they know what's coming next. I gotta give you the ankle monitor speech. So listen up, you're gonna tell me it's not a problem, but,
There won't be no problem with me getting on the monitor, There won't be.
so I don't even need to give you the speech, but the problem is, so listen. And listen carefully, because this is not just, this is serious business. And you're gonna say, you're gonna tell me there's no way you would do it, but the problem is, people do what I'm about to tell you. They get an ankle monitor placed. Not one person where you're sitting has ever said, Judge, when I get that ankle monitor off on my ankle, I'm just gonna take off and then I'm gonna cut it off. No one has ever said that. No one has told me that from the jail. But you know what? People have done it. And every one of those people that have done it are in prison right now. For the only reason of cutting the ankle monitor off. So that's why I'm telling you, this is serious business. So if you think I can't do this, I'm going to be really tempted to run, cut my ankle monitor off, you'd be better off just saying, Judge, don't put an ankle monitor on me. What if I got to stay in jail a while longer? That's what I need to do. Because we're not talking about staying in the county jail. We're talking about going with the big boys to prison for 3 years. Because the common pleas court, their adult probation, they put the ankle monitors on. And those cost about $2,000. When somebody cuts it off, it ruins the monitor. They get really mad about that. I mean, really mad. So they could walk in and tell their common pleas judge, those are the judges the next level above me. This guy cut it, Edward Ferris, I can't believe it, he cut that ankle monitor off. And they say, go get him, find him any way you can, and then when we get him, we're filing a felony, and he's going to go to prison. And that's what's happened to everybody that's done it. And I can think of like 5 people that I've had in this court that have cut the ankle monitor off. Every one of those people are in prison right now. And they wouldn't have been if they just left the ankle monitor off. They'd let it on if they hadn't cut it off. Even if you want to run to leave the ankle. The problem is when you run with the ankle monitor on, you're not going to get very far because they know exactly where you are.
Right.
They won't know exactly where you are, but eventually, because they're going to file a felony that has, if you're going to run, you got to run to someplace like Argentina.
Yeah.
You have to run to a country that does not have an extradition treaty with the United States.
Right.
Because you can be extradited for almost anywhere in the world, any place in the United States. You can't stay in the United States. You got to leave the country, and you got to go someplace like that. So if you don't want to ever see your family again, and you don't care to live in South America or someplace in the Middle East, you know, I'm going to guess you could go to Yemen. If you want to go to Yemen, I'm going to go out on a limb. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to say they don't have an extradition treaty with the United States. You probably won't live there very long as an American in Yemen because they don't like us very much.
Yeah.
But you won't get extradited back to the United States either.
Right. Well,
So I know I'm making this kind of light, but it's serious business.
yeah, I know, Your Honor, and I'm 23 years old. I just had a birthday, and I'm young. And this will be my first time being on an ankle monitor, so I think this would be a step for me to settle down and open up my ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You're saying the right thing. You're 23 now. That's considered really young, but you're a fully grown man. I mean, we used to think 23-year-olds were fully grown men. We think they're boys. We still think they're kids nowadays. We treat them like kids when they're 23. You're not a kid. You're a fully grown man. You need to act like a man and do what you need to do to take care of business. Okay, so I'm going to order the ankle monitor placed on you, and you're going to order you released to hometown, and then you're going to come back before me, and we'll see how you're doing. I'll get a report. In fact, I may get a report before then. If you act out, you know, look, I don't know what happened in this case, and I don't need to know it now. But if you feel like punching somebody or throwing something at somebody, you need to walk the other way. and don't do that. Don't act out.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see him on, let's make it sooner than a month. Let's make it the 13th. I think you're already here, Mr. Morford.
Yeah, that's Friday the 13th, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
All right, I'll see you on September the 13th for a pre-trial and get a report. Make it a good one.
Yes, sir.
Now, you may not get out till Monday, because I don't know, sometimes ankle monitors on Friday afternoons are hard to come by.
All right.
So, maybe Monday before you get out.
All right.
You may get out today, you may not. I don't place the ankle monitors.
All right. Good. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, that finishes up at the jail.
State of Ohio recalls Vicky Scarberry, case number TRC 241272, A and B.
Okay, this is recall, talking about treatment, I assume.
Your Honor, she was, I believe, I know, I was looking to see. She was going to talk with TCC. I think one issue that she is 20 weeks pregnant, so it's finding her a place to go.
Well, that's probably, they have some
I know, I think that's why she
burdens for people.
I need to see, am I allowed to do outpatient?
That's up to them. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you have a job and stuff that it's going to be based on what treatment you need.
And do you have Ohio or West Virginia Medicaid?
It's West Virginia.
So that's gonna be a problem too, isn't it? What about Project Code? I don't know if they take somebody with nothing in.
You're also, she's also.
I mean, I have
You're at the woman's place with Valley Health, and they're prescribing you Subutex?
no.
Oh,
I only go there for
Okay.
extra classes.
Okay. I don't know. She needs to go somewhere else, obviously.
You can't take her with West Virginia Medicaid?
I can't, and normal protocol for us with somebody who's pregnant on methadone would be to start at a hospital setting for detox anyway.
Oh, wow. I've got a contact at Project Code that I could contact.
So what happens with my kids?
Whatever treatment facility you go to will help you situate as far as your children are concerned. They're not just going to leave your kids alone. They'll make sure.
So you want me to contact Project Code and see if
We need to find this. You can do it, HTC.
I have no brain.
Huh?
So is that,
He can contact someone at Project Hope to try to get you. You're going to go through some kind of detox to get off.
right?
And that's what he was saying, but unfortunately they can't take West Virginia Medicaid, so Project Hope can.
Are you getting any prenatal care now?
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing that?
It's a Valley Health.
I go through a woman's place for that.
At Valley Health they have.
Yeah.
And they're aware that you're taking methadone?
Like I'm fine with coming off the methadone, which is, I need to try to be able to work and my kids. I don't know.
And are you taking 90 or 100?
It's 100.
And that's Huntington Treatment Center.
That's correct, John.
Prenatals through Valley Health? Let's see what they say. I texted them.
Yeah, I did talk to her about entering employee, changing her employee today, and so, and sentencing at a later date, see how that goes, so.
Okay, so she was to change her plea to guilty today?
Yes, Your Honor. It's a first offense, there is a refusal, but we'd ask that
soon as we set at a later date and see if we can get her some treatment.
She does have a bond up. Well, why don't we wait, let me see what, usually they're pretty good about responding to my text, so why don't we wait a little while and see what we get from them. So I'll recall.
All right, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Charles Fricky, case number TRC 24-1281, A and B, CRA 24-390.
Treatment and meetings, I guess.
It's a good report. All right, so there's been a guilty plea entered, delayed sentencing, he's in treatment. Got a good report. It's a first with a refusal. So is there any reason to wait, or do you want to go ahead and conclude the sentencing now?
I think it's, I thought it was a second with a refusal and an additional in 20.
I don't see that on the site there. I'm looking at it right now.
I don't know how I got it.
I think the initial complication was there was a warrant that was showing up for him out of state in Florida. I think it was Florida, wasn't it?
Georgia.
Georgia. That's been withdrawn now.
Yes, sir.
Right, I don't know how I got that, but that being, we wanted him to do treatment anyway, and we were willing to offer favorable recommendation if he does well in treatment, which he is doing.
Mr. Moore.
Judge, we've asked you to impose the minimum. He has taken the bull by the horns and seems to have overcome his substance use disorder and is well on the way to sobriety. He would also ask you for, if he's still suspended, he would like to have a permit to drive to and from work and treatment.
Anything you wish to say, Mr. Fricky?
Well, yeah, I would like to say that I apologize to the community. I got a chance at the driving course that I attended with Michelle. I got to thank the officer that pulled me over, and I asked him to thank the lady that called in on me, because I'm just grateful, Your Honor, that I was not in a position to harm anyone, and I'm truly grateful for that. And I'm really, I know this may sound odd, but I'm grateful that it happened, because it taught me something I wasn't aware of in my previous treatment experience. So
Now my team and I are working on making sure I'm better than I was yesterday. And that's all I can say. But I apologize.
All right, thank you for that. Okay, because you have done it, I'm going to order that you continue with your treatment. I'm not going to require you to go to, there's a mandatory driver intervention program in Ohio for a first offense. It's not going to benefit you because you've gotten more information from what you've already done than what you would get at a 3-day program, so I'm not going to require that.
Judge, I've got a certificate of completion of a DIP program offered by Orange County Recovery.
Okay, that's fine, so that'll satisfy. I'll give you the minimum fine, $375, order you to pay the court costs. 6-month license suspension, that started on June 21st. So you've got till December for a license suspension. Oh, and they also checked the box saying no proof of insurance.
I had insurance. I can prove that, sir. I don't have it with me.
You have it with you today? Your proof, the little card they give you?
I don't think so, but I can probably email it to the court later, or...
Well, I'll give you a choice. You either need to get it in here today, or I can delay the sentencing, because what happens is, once I accept your plea and sentence you, and right now it's showing no proof of insurance, if that goes into the BMC, they're going to give you another suspension. In addition to the suspension, I have to give you for the OBI. So if you don't think you can get it in here today, or you're not sure, I would delay the sentencing, come back another day, bring me the proof of insurance at that date.
I'm sure that I can get it here today. Either I can call Sheer Mountain, where I have my insurance, and have them fax something over, or I'll ask if she can bring me back with it. It's in my truck.
Okay. That's up to you.
It's at the house where we came from, which is a couple miles up the street. So you want to go ahead and complete it today, and you'll bring in... Sure.
You can bring the proof into the clerk by 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's up to you.
I'm going to order that you do 30 hours of community service. We have a community service program here at the court. You can do any day but Sunday.
Okay.
20 days in jail, all suspended on the condition that you do these things that you're ordered. Continue on with your treatment, finish it. Complete outpatient with Orange County Recovery. You can have a permit to drive for work, any employment, treatment, coming to court, doing community service, anything else you need to drive for.
Not particularly anything I can think of.
Okay.
That's about all I do anyway. I mean, meetings, AA meetings,
That'll
possibly.
be treatment.
Yeah.
Here's the main thing, don't get pulled over. It's pretty easy to do. Just follow the traffic laws, and one that's, at least half the people do not use their turn signal. It's when I see. Use your turn signal. That's a reason to get pulled over, not using your turn signal. And then once you get pulled over, then then you got an issue, you got to explain, why am I driving? You never get pulled over, you don't have to do any explaining.
Very true.
Left to center, $10 fine. Okay, his review hearing will be October the 25th. So I'll give you a couple of months before you have to come back. What I'm going to be mostly checking for then, what you're doing in treatment, have you done any community service, paid anything on your fine?
I'll try to get it done as soon as.
See Mr. Major before you leave, he's your probation officer.
I have one question.
Yeah, the insurance has to be effective the date of the offense, which was June 21st.
It was.
Right, was the extradition dealt with, there's no...
Yeah, it was withdrawn.
I mean, in the computer, it doesn't show.
Oh, it can be dismissed. There's something showing that it was withdrawn. Good warrant.
Judge?
Yes.
I believe he has.
I just have one question. So you also placed a boot, which has become a club, on my steering wheel. And then when I had it towed to my work, which is where it's sitting now, and the key was supposed to have been left in it, But I've called the highway patrol, they don't know where my key is, and the towing place doesn't know where my key is. I don't know if you have any more power than I do to find out an answer. I don't know, but.
There's a place behind Walmart that can make you a key.
Okay,
If you're
problem solved.
unable to get it from them.
And if you want to have your lawyer draft some entry you think might help that, I can try to sign it, but if they lost it, I don't know what.
I wasn't sure if they turned it into the courts is what I was asking.
No,
Do you
they
know
don't.
if
They never
turned-
did.
Okay.
They've never done it, and I've been here a while. I've never had a case, I don't remember they turned the key in.
I appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much.
They may have lost it, that could happen.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
No, not to.
9 o'clock.
Thank you again, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, sir.
State of Ohio versus Terry Beth McCoy, case number CRB 24227. Terry Beth McCoy.
I'm doing good. I just wish you would let me do outpatients. Is there anything, it's been 90 days to remove the facilities, so I just don't know. I mean, I'll do outpatients, I'm more than willing to shop and pay.
That sounds like there's been some progress and still things to work on.
Yes, she's made a lot of progress.
Okay, very good. Who was it that said, I want to get a little bit better every day? Was that the last gentleman? I mean, that's what you got to do. Try to get a little bit better.
I'm trying. Okay.
Okay, you're making progress.
Thank
And she still have her monitor on?
you. She does.
And,
Not yet.
okay. All right.
I just can't go across Kentucky for my medical or nothing, so I think they're asking Dusty, and she said I could, right? I think we can put it on her schedule.
Okay. Well, when do we want to come back then? Maybe sooner than later?
I think she probably prefers sooner, wouldn't she?
How about the 13th then, September 13th?
You got me here then already.
Sentencing hearing September 13th, 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Brian Montroso, case number CRB 24499, A, B, and C, CRB 1733, CRB 15543, CRB 14593.
Hey, where's Mr. Smith? Terry's, or Tyler Smith. I'm sending you a copy of my text to Project Hope and their response, which is hopeful.
Okay.
It's got a phone number she needs to call. Okay, this sent.
All right, thank you, I've got it.
Well, if he pled guilty to all the charges, 30 days suspended. And I think the judge will probably at least want an assessment.
Guilty of all this. 30 days suspended and be assessed for substance abuse problem, any kind of drug problem, alcohol problem. If you have one of those, then he would order you to treat him. You don't. He says no.
Okay.
Substance use issues.
Okay.
I don't have a substance.
How do you wish to proceed, Mr. Warford?
I ain't gonna rehab it.
I'm sorry?
I ain't gonna rehab it.
Judge, I think we have an agreement. Mr. Heald's extended an offer, 30 days suspended, and was concerned about whether or not Mr. Montroso had a substance abuse problem. My client denies having any substance abuse problem.
So you don't have an agreement, do you? Or-
Maybe we could have him assessed.
Take a urine
Recall-
screen today?
I'm sorry?
Will you take a urine screen?
I took one last time.
Well, he's asking today.
No. No deal. I took one last time. I keep taking these things and...
Well, let's just set it for trial.
Okay.
September 6th?
If you got someone I can get a hold of you.
Yeah.
September 6th at noon for trial.
And all that will be sent to Mrs. Garvey, 24,499 for the trial.
Yes.
Okay.
Mayor, Steve.
That's a gentleman I met.
Gary Harrison.
State of Ohio versus William Leroy Tony, case number CRB 24432.
Your Honor, we have a change of plea on this case. Mr. Tony will plead guilty to the charge. We went ahead and did a urine screen, which hopefully is acceptable to the court. So we plead guilty to this charge. As for suspended time, the typical suspended time on this charge.
Well, he's got a good screen today, but his last screen in July was pretty bad.
Yes, I
It was an ODP.
didn't remember that. He's still at OVP. Yes, I don't remember that last screen.
That was my first one. I had the
Is Brianna still here?
You just let it run.
I go back to OVP Tuesday at 10.
Tuesday at 10. He goes back, that's your next appointment is Tuesday.
3 week.
Where are you going?
OVP.
I know, but which facilities?
The one on 20th Street in 6th Ave.
Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send them a copy of the screen that he did in July.
Yeah, they have a copy of it already.
You got it?
Yeah, I think she was here when he did that. So,
She is?
yeah, she was aware of that.
Well, I don't know that your counselor was. Yes. Because they put in a report that they're saying they can't treat you for substances, but you say they don't have a problem with it. So, I mean, if he wants to plead, he can, but I'm going to order him to get substance use counseling.
He's in it. That's what he's doing right now. He has
Well,
an
that's
appointment.
not what the letter says.
I know. I believe that he's in it now. I think we've went through this with that test on that day, Your Honor, that we had this come up before. And
Well, I
that,
need something from them saying he's in substance use.
yes, yes.
I mean, the last letter I've got is dated July 23rd, and it says, so I'm going to read the whole thing. Due to him self-reporting that, in quotation marks, I only smoke marijuana. I have never used heroin, opiates, or any other substance. So they say that they're only going to counsel him for trauma and mental health. When I've got a screen dated July 12th that was positive for amphetamine, cocaine, methamphetamine, ecstasy, and THC.
So, Your Honor, we can enter a plea today, set it for sentencing, get you that letter where he's doing now, and that way we'll have something on
Agree
file.
with that?
That suits us, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, so the guilty plea today, delay sentencing, come back. A lot of sentencings already. Except on the 3rd. That's it. I keep forgetting about September 3rd. You can get me a report by the 3rd. September.
Yeah, I believe.
And the third's my next appointment.
Okay, September
Oh,
3rd.
wait, that's
Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's not next.
Is that next Tuesday or the following?
A week from this coming Tuesday.
Yeah.
So
Okay, yeah, I have an appointment Tuesday, so yeah, I can get all that for you.
Okay, all right.
the 27th, you got an appointment.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's a week after.
Okay.
Yeah, get a letter from him.
Okay, September 3rd for sentencing. Looking for a letter from OVP.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day, Your Honor. Good.
State of Ohio recalls Matthew Unger, case number CRB 21904. Your Honor, he's back in Holden.
Okay, and this is the gentleman that left Bethesda. All right, Mr. Unger had left Bethesda, left against any advice doing that, and went on his own to another facility. What says Bethesda?
I think he acted on impulse. We don't just treat addiction, we also treat behaviors. And, we're willing to take him back. We didn't have any other problems out of him the whole time he was there until, that day. But it's at the court's discretion.
Do you want to go back, Mr. Unger?
No.
Okay. All right, 174 days in jail.
Thank you,
Your
Your Honor.
sentence to that. Thank you, Your Honor. You're welcome. That was what was suspended. Set in for another review hearing. Let's make it September 27th.
State of Ohio versus Tyus Ferguson. Recall, case number TRD 24641, TRC 23506, A and B.
All right, Mr. Ferguson is here. A couple things. One, I think you had an OBI conviction. Excuse me. about a year ago, August 25th, 2023. Then you got driving under an OVI suspension, and that was May 13th. You had to do 3 days on that. Then when you came back, I think it was July 15th, I ordered you the next 2 days.
He was in court on a Monday, he was ordered beer Friday and Saturday. And he was not here those 2 days. He was here 2 days last week, I did verify that. He did not come here and sign in, he went straight to Chesapeake and signed in. But they did verify he was there.
Okay, now's the time to tell me.
I think you're my grandma, and she fell that Thursday and broke her hip. So I had to call EMS. So now, well, she had to do the hospital, obviously. She said now we had to move her that weekend into the nursing home.
Did you call anybody when that happened?
I don't know why I didn't think that, I'm not sure about that.
Okay, you've done,
I'm already scheduled for the driving class.
so he's done a total of 3 days.
18 hours.
Yeah, of 30. So it's not sterling performance, that's for sure.
I was going to come next week. We're moving her back there.
Okay. And I'm assuming you don't have any proof of this about your grandmother. When did she go to the ER?
She went to
Okay. I want some proof. If you got proof, I won't give you any additional penalty for missing those 2 days. If you don't have any proof, then, because believe it or not, people lie to me here in the courtroom. I've been lied, I'm pretty cynical. I've gotten lied to before, so I gotta have proof. And then if you don't have proof, I'm gonna give you some kind of penalty for not coming when I ordered you to do it. Yeah, you can come any day and do community service. We'll let you do it anytime. Because you've got plenty left to do. Any extra you do goes on your fine.
He won't be able to finish this weekend.
Okay.
Until he has 2 days left. He could.
All right, let's, are you working?
Yeah, Friday is better for me. I work Fridays with the other cops sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to set it for September 6th. So I'm not giving you a whole long time. September 6th will be your next hearing on proof of, you said she broke her hip?
Well, she broke it this time, too.
Okay, well, she's heard what I'm requiring. Your next hearing, September 6th, 9 o'clock.
State of Ohio recalls Francis Kirk at the Lawrence County Jail. Case number CRA 24544 A and B.
Oh, so this is a new charge. Well, and who was her lawyer? She got a lawyer.
Stratton, I believe.
I'm,
Oh, hold on. It was Stratton.
She's gone.
Yeah, it was Mr. Stratton. And I believe he's gone. I haven't seen him.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it then, because he's not, with his passing.
State of Ohio recalls Vicky Scarberry. Case number TRC 241272 A and B. Vicky Scarberry.
And this is Mr. Smith's kid. Vicky Starberry.
Yes, you're right. She's called Project Hope. They went over the initial referral, but they told her they'd have to call her back, so they haven't called her back yet. She's waiting to hear back from them.
Well, let's just, she's pled guilty today. Let's delay the sentencing, come back pretty quickly.
Okay.
Well, you saw the text. They said
Right.
since she's pregnant, they can probably get her in pretty quick.
Yes, I think that's what they're trying to make those arrangements to.
And I called
And
Cabell.
I think Jessica could Cabell with detox too.
Well, I called just to see.
Right.
I think everyone's on lunch.
Are you here already September 3rd, or do you want to come back soon?
I can come back anytime.
Maybe, let's make it sooner than that.
Actually, you're
How about the 30th, a week from today?
That's fine, Your Honor.
That works.
Okay, her next hearing is going to be August 30th for sentencing.
For sentencing?
Yeah.
So I need to make sure I work on this.
Yeah, they'll call you back, probably.
So they want her to get off methadone too. Project Hope.
It sounds
like
I assume so. That's why they're calling her back. I think they're trying to figure out everything. So she's advised them about her situation and everything else. So I believe they're, once they do whatever they're doing, they said they'd call her back. We don't know if that's going to be today or when it'll be.
It should be today.
Okay. So hopefully we'll have that information when we come back next Friday.
Okay.
And she'll already be in treatment and doing what she needs to be doing.
Okay, good.
All right. Thank you.
That's an excellent program. So if you can get in it, take it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, court's adjourned.